Russian hybrid attacks on the eve of the European Parliament elections have intensified. Belgian security services have confirmed that members of the European Parliament were approached by agents offering money for promoting Russian propaganda.
Belgian intelligence services have confirmed the existence of pro-Russian interference networks with activities in several European countries and also here in Belgium. According to our intelligence service, the objectives of Moscow are very clear. The objective is to help elect more pro-Russian candidates to the European Parliament and to reinforce a certain pro-Russian narrative in that institution. Alexander De Croo, Prime Minister of Belgium, in a comment to Associated Press.
No one paid anyone directly on the territory of Belgium, the crew claims. But it is in this country where the European Parliament and other European institutions are located. Therefore, the investigation should be conducted by Belgian authorities. The head of the Belgian government did not say who exactly was offered money and on what terms. He noted that the charges will be discussed at the summit of EU leaders. The Belgian authorities cooperated closely with the Czech officials, where they uncovered a network of Kremlin agents whose task was to bribe European politicians.
I can't say that there are a lot of politicians like that. They have their own voice. Russia is very careful in selecting the people who can make loud statements and not necessarily any substantiated ones.
As a result of the operation in the Czech Republic, Viktor Medvedchuk and his associate Artyom Marchevsky, who led the disinformation campaign, were added to the national sanctions list. The Voice of Europe was also placed under restrictions. It was used to influence European elections. Russian agents have become active in many European states, experts say.
They are doing a lot of work in Hungary. There is an active pro-Russian community there, and if we take some direct action, not only politicians, we can recall the Confederation, which is also financed by the Russian Federation, as many representatives of the intelligence services say.
The head of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, also warns European MPs against Russian influence.
We are now approaching a time when we must stand up for our democracy and our Europe. The attack on Ukraine has shown that many have underestimated and banalized Putin and his planned actions for too long. Let's not kid ourselves. Putin's friends want to destroy the European Union from within through a process of disintegration. Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, in a comment to RND.
The elections for the European Parliament will take place from June 6 to 9th. Meanwhile, the national elections will also be held in many countries. Their results may have a significant impact on Ukraine's support. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.